Hello YouTubers, Ted here in beautiful Côte St. Luc, Canada. In this Forge of Empires video, I'm sharing my excitement and my first experiences with Guild Expedition Level 5. So here I am in my main world, and here's how we get to Guild Expedition, which of course is a mini-game within Forge of Empires. Now I've already finished the first 4 levels, and so we're ready to do level 5. I've been waiting for Guild Expedition 5 for quite a while since I, more or less finished all my goals in the game. I finished the tech tree, although I've just seen some YouTube videos that Space Age Titan might be coming out soon. But for now, I finished the tech tree, and I finished the continent map a while ago, and until a few days ago, I would have said that I had finished my great buildings in the sense that I had gotten all my great buildings up to level 80, which had been my goal for, I don't know, a year or quite some while. And I didn't really want to push any of them further. I mean, at level 80, there's such diminishing returns beyond that, and what's the point? So I just sort of stopped leveling them up. And in the meantime, I accumulated like over 200,000 forge points stored up. Now I just built Seed Vault a couple days ago, and the reasons for that will become clear shortly. But so basically, what did I have to look forward to in the game was new game features, and the new game features that were on the horizon were Guild Expedition Level 5 and Space Age Titan, the new era, whenever that opens. Now, before we play Guild Expedition Level 5, and by the way, I am very excited for Guild Expedition Level 5, if you haven't picked up on that already. And the reason is, it's so unique. It's much different from the previous 4 levels of Guild Expedition, and I'll show you why in a second. But what I'm going to be doing today is negotiating my way through Guild Expedition Level 5, and that's going to take a lot of goods. That's one of the changes, that negotiation takes a ton of goods. So I have this on the screen here, so later I can calculate exactly how many goods I've used. But early reports from YouTube are that it should take about 10,000 goods to negotiate your way through level 4. The other thing I'm going to do before we start is I'm just going to enable my extra turn. And I'll give myself 30 minutes. I don't know how long this will take, but I'll enable an extra turn so that I have 4 turns of negotiation per encounter instead of 3. Now, I'm going to do this all by negotiation because I'm quite sure that I cannot fight my way through it. And the reason I can't fight my way through it is because they've totally flipped things. In Guild Expedition Level 5, you can fight or you can negotiate just like on the previous levels, but you don't really fight with your attacking army, you fight with your defending army, and that means that the army is much weaker. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but I, like most people, have not focused on my city defending army much at all. So you can see there that the attack bonus I have is only plus 143%, and the defense bonus is plus 268%. It comes from various buildings. Part of that is coming from Terracotta Army, part of it's coming from carousels and different buildings. In any case, even at this first encounter of 16, the enemies have 449% attack and defense bonus. So I'm not going to be remotely competent at fighting these guys. Okay, so I'm not even going to try to fight. Maybe next week I'll try to fight a little bit and see if I can make any progress at all. But I don't expect to get very far. And when you get to the final encounter over here, I forget what the bonus is, but they have like 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 bonus or something like that. It's totally insane. Almost nobody is going to be able to fight successfully there. So we're going to negotiate. So let's do it. The other thing you can do is you can build these temples that give you some bonus, although, again, early reports are that it's not really worth it. Like I could build this thing here, which makes it so that I have one fewer choice among the negotiating objects, but it costs 30 goods, which is a fair bit. I mean, I have tens of thousands of goods, as you saw shortly ago, but I don't know. Early reports are that it's not really worth it, so I'm just going to forge ahead, pun intended, and do some negotiating here. Let's turn off that message. Okay, so we have 10 different things to negotiate with, and they have, and it costs 10 of them per negotiation. That also goes up. That'll go up to, I think, around 75 or something is what I saw by the time you get to the final encounter, and that's why it's so expensive to negotiate your way through. So not doing too badly here. I don't know. One has a fair chance of, if you choose well, one has a fair chance of negotiating even a 10 resource one in 4 steps. But okay, yeah, made it. But a bit of lucky guessing. I didn't know for sure that was there. I didn't know for sure that was there. I only knew that the crystals were there. Anyway, got lucky. I mean, another thing that's different about level 5 is that the rewards are totally different. They have these fragments of some new buildings. And this building, for example, the Greater Ritual Flame, is going to increase your city defender attack and defense, which in the long term, if you accumulate enough of these, might allow you to fight your way through instead of negotiating. But that's a long way away. So for now, probably for quite some time, I'll be negotiating. And see here, the cost per negotiation is up to 16. This is promising that the first 5 were not part of it at all. Okay, so I have 4 things that will comprise the answer. Okay, getting close here. Red here. I have to make a choice. Let me just look. Is there any? I can't tell. It could be this one. It could be this one. I just have to pick randomly. I'll split the tie based on the one that I have more of. Oh, got it wrong. But I'm going to pay diamonds because I just want to get through this straight. So there we go. It's probably already cost me several hundred goods. Each day, how many goods do I generate? I'm not sure. I haven't really optimized my city for that. It's probably somewhere between 500. I think for the current age goods, it's probably about 500 goods per day. Now, I haven't optimized my city for goods production. I have a reasonable amount of it. Oh, this is pretty good. There's 4 things. And I just need to get them in the right slots here. With a little luck, we can get that to happen. Yes. That has to go there. This has to go here. And this has to go here. And you see now here we're spending 20 goods per negotiation. It's going up fast. And this is why I built the seed vault, up to 40 goods. This is why I built the seed vault. Oh, interesting. Okay, 3. I already know 3 out of the 4 things. And I haven't even tried some of the others. I should try some of the others just to know what that 4th one might be. It could be any of these. Or it could be just a duplicate of something else. Getting tricky here. Oh, that was lucky. That was really lucky. Forgotten Temple. All right. Anyway, as I was saying, the very high goods cost here, oh, we're back down to 20. That's not so bad. Is why I built the seed vault, because I've calculated that once I get the seed vault up to level 80, and assuming that I polyvate, if I aid everybody in my neighborhood, then I'm just thinking here what to do. Should I do this or should I try topo records to know if it's there? I don't know. That it should generate somewhere along the lines of 150 or 200 goods per day or per week, up to, well, let's say roughly somewhere around 1,000 goods per day. So that would be a definite help in providing the goods needed for these negotiations. Now, what am I going to do here? I have 4 options for this thing. I have no way to know which is right. I haven't tried this yet, so maybe I'll just try this. Ouch. Nope. We're going to spend a lot of diamonds this time, kids. But that's all right. I have so many diamonds. Let's try this. Okay. Not bad. Only spent diamonds once on that encounter. I don't spend diamonds on pretty much anything anymore. And I have only one diamond farm, but between that diamond farm and this city, I probably generate several hundred per week, I'm going to say. I'm not too definite about it, but they've piled up to over 30,000 diamonds, so I'm not in a desperate situation about diamonds. I am pretty sure, like I was suggesting before, that the amount of goods I'm producing per week are not enough to really sustain negotiating through Guild Expedition every week. So that's why I was taking steps to increase my goods capacity. Now let me just think here and not do something stupid. I'm going to spread these 4 guys around. Let's see if we get lucky. Yes. Okay, I think I'm having a pretty fortunate negotiating experiences here. I mean, there was no reason that had to be right, I don't think. $31 goods per negotiation. We're about 10 minutes in. This is my usual strategy, is I go through the first set of goods and then go through like the second 5 goods, just trying to figure out what's on the board at all. And having done that, then, I just sort of narrow it down. I don't always do that. It depends on how many things I get right in my first guess. Oh, this will be good. See? Crystal, crystal, therefore crystal has to be here. Therefore this thing has to rotate to here. Therefore this thing has to rotate to here. I don't do it always that way. If I get things right in the first guess, of course, then I can't guess the next 5 because some of the slots are filled. How much is this going to cost? 53. All right, it's high. And I don't do it, of course, if the first 5 that I guess are all right, or even if 4 of them are right. I don't think I'm going to spend my whole second turn guessing the next 5, because it's kind of a waste. You already know 4 of the correct answers. You just need their place. Okay, success again. I've only had to pay diamonds, is it twice so far? Doing negotiations with 10 goods, I don't know what the odds are, but I feel like, and now I'm going to start buying attempts because I just want to charge through and finish this whole thing. So I'm going to spend medals to get extra attempts. Again, I don't really spend medals for anything, and I think I don't even know how many millions or something of them saved up, so no problem. What was I saying about? I forget now. Anyway, let's keep negotiating. We're more than halfway through now, kids. Oh yeah, the probability of guessing correctly a 10 good negotiation in 4 turns. I don't know. I feel like from past experience that it's not even, I mean, maybe it's 50-50 or I don't know. Let's see, just think for a second here. Do I want to do that? I've already done that snack thing twice. Topo records, I could put topo records there. I'm just trying to balance out my guesses. Like, I've already guessed this twice, I've only guessed that once, so I'm thinking, can I do 2 of these? Because I just sort of like to keep things balanced. But if I do 2, I could do it like this and switch this to this. Should we do that? No, wait, something is wrong. What am I doing? I want to just... Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm totally messing around. But I don't know if I like that. Green, yeah, oh, whatever. I'll probably get it wrong. Yeah. There we go. Okay, fragments of feathered serpent. Buying an attempt. Whoops. I was jumping onto the treasure chest already. Not time for that, Ted. Okay, ooh. You know, sometimes it's good when you guess right at the start, and sometimes it's not, because now I only have 3 slots left, and I have a lot of things yet to figure out. I'm completing my first pass through the goods. Okay, so now I know sponge is here, and this can be one of 3 things. Shall I just take a guess? There's an interesting strategy here. I can either put sponge here, and then I just have one of 3 things to guess. I might get it right, or I might get it wrong. I could get it wrong up to twice. So it might take me up to 3 turns. But, so, let's see, I have a 1/3 chance of getting it right straight away, and then a 50% chance. So the expected number is 1. I'm writing down on my paper here. 1/3 chance that it's 1, and a 1/3 times 1/2 chance that it's 2, and a 1/3 times 1/2 times 1 chance that it's 3. So that's 1/3 plus, that's a third, plus, that's a half, if I'm doing this correctly. So therefore the expected number of turns is 2 on 6, 2 on 6, 3 on 6. It's 7 on 6. Did I do that right? Oh, that seems a bit suspicious. 7 on 6. Whereas, even though I know sponge is here, I could not put sponge here, and I could put that and that. And then at most I can guarantee finishing in 2 turns, but 2 is more than 7/6. So I guess, I don't know if I did that math right just now. Something seems suspicious about that math. I'll have to do that again later and check. So let's just take a guess, shall we? Wrong. Let's take, oop, Oh, sorry, what am I doing? No, I don't want to give up my negotiation. Let's guess this. Okay. Divine Skywatch. Buy an attempt. And let's do it. 42 goods per negotiation. I mean, it's not that painful. What would be painful is if it was like a fairly normal number of goods until you get to the end, and then the end was like 1,000 goods per guess or something like that. That would be insane. I mean, a lot of people think already that it's pretty insane the way the fighting levels go up. But I really want to applaud InnoGames for being so bold with this revision of, well, not revision, but this feature of Guild Expedition 5, because I suspect a lot of people just figured that Guild Expedition 5, when it came, was going to be more of the same. It was going to be, harder negotiations, harder fights, but pretty much the same kind of thing. But they really did something very innovative with the new buildings, with the new, fighting with your city defenders, with the, the high goods cost of negotiating, but nevertheless negotiating probably being the best option for many people. For quite a while, and I never got around to it, but I was thinking of making a video sort of complaining that the game had gotten unbalanced away from negotiating and that there was too much emphasis on fighting. And I think this is a wonderful trick to get some negotiating back in the game. And city defending, I mean, I pretty much never paid attention to city defending. Even now, I haven't built up my city defense strength, and as a sort of joke, I have a single spearman, the weakest military unit there is in the game, defending my city. So when anybody attacks, oops, sorry, what am I doing? Sorry, I just got confused because the things are out of order now. The order changed. It's not defend, negotiate, build. It's build this first for some reason. So I was reflexively clicking on the wrong box. Anyway, whenever anybody attempts to attack my city, they have an extremely easy fight on their hands. Because who cares? Your city gets defeated. Maybe somebody could plunder one of your buildings, but usually they don't. Usually people are polite, so whatever. And so their introduction of this city defender feature. Now this is the same situation I was in before. Should I do the opposite thing? Should I knowingly get it wrong so that I can finish in 2 steps at most? Let's try that strategy just for kicks, just to see how it goes. Yeah, I have to pay for a turn. But now I know exactly the right answer. It's this, and it's this. I keep interrupting my own soapboxing here, but the use of the city defenders to do the fighting here is a great way of getting the city defense aspect of the game relevant again. So many kudos to InnoGames for being so innovative with this level 5 introduction. Bravo. All right, we're almost done negotiating here, guys. Just a couple left. All right, we got 4 things to choose from. And let's do like this. Oof, nothing correct yet. Let's just do something like, okay, that one's a guaranteed. I don't know. Okay, gotta pay. I think in the end, well, I can go back and check the statistics from the video later, but I think in the end it's going to be about 50-50 that I'm having to spend some diamond for an extra turn. And I've already forgotten if I ever had to spend 2 diamonds. Did I have to do that once? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll post the statistics afterwards. I'm gonna look at how many times I succeeded negotiating 4 steps, and I'm going to look at how many total goods I spent of current age and previous age goods. Those are the 2 main statistics of interest, and I'll put them in the message, below the video. So I don't know. Okay. Got to rotate this to the right. That means I have to rotate this to the right, and that means I rotate this around to the right. So we're almost done negotiating, but as I said earlier in the video, I'm also going to go to my diamond farm world and see if I can fight there at all. So the video's not quite over yet. Don't sign off just because I finished negotiating. So yeah, 78 goods per negotiation. It's such a strange number, 78. There must be some formula behind it. I'll have to study the numbers after and see what the formula is. Okay, so we know which 5 goods. Okay, not bad. Maybe I'll just rotate everything left. Oh no, I can't do that. I could put that and this and the snack bar. What's that called? Herbal snack. Woohoo! Got it right. Okay. So there is Guild Expedition level 5. And let's see how my guild is doing. We're doing good in the competition. And let's see, has anyone else finished Guild Expedition 5? Harlaw has. Good job, Harlaw. We got 7 people that are at least into Guild Expedition 5, even if they haven't finished. So bravo, guys. Good work. I'll come back later for these things. Let's just, ooh. Okay, I can add that to my little, I don't know how you call it, but when you show somebody and they have the achievements there. Let's just open up the inventory. I'm going to show my goods on the screen. I don't remember what the numbers were before, but I'll be able to calculate later how many goods I spent, and I'll put the information below the video. And let's jump over. Let's jump over to the diamond farm and see if we can fight Guild Expedition 5 at all. Okay, so here we are in my diamond farm. I have, I believe it's 70 little wishing wells or fountains of youths. Long-term goal is to get up to 100, and in fact I have enough. I just need space to plant them. I'm in the postmodern era here, so that's going to make fighting easier because the enemy strengths here, yes. The enemy strengths here in postmodern era won't be nearly as high as they were in Space Age Jupiter Moon. You can see they're plus 157% attack and defense. Now, what do I have? Plus 99% and plus 112%, so a little bit lower, but not a huge gap. And maybe we should do some things to make it better. So let's go back to the tavern and see what kind of, can we put some kind of defending boost on? I don't know how much I want to spend, but I could spend a bit here. Add 10%, add 20%. Let's really splurge. Let's add 20%. I mean, 30%, that's so expensive. That's really crazy. But let's add 20%. I think this applies to Guild Expedition 5. I'm not 100% sure. Let me just check again the numbers. Defend. So plus, because I opened the tavern, I get the +5 bonus. So plus 104, plus 117, plus 104, plus 117. And let's see when we do this. Oops. Sorry. And let's check what we have. No. Oh, okay. It added defense, but not attack. Okay. Anyway, and we could even make our life easier by building something here. Well, it's pretty cheap to add 20% attack and defense, so I think that may be worth it, considering how little I have. It just costs a teeny bit of goods. What's the other option down here? Defensive defending army. Okay, so this is just attack of the attacking army, of the defending army. Okay, I'm going to do this one because my attack is a bit weak. There we go. And let's see what we can do. Now, I am usually a very lazy fighter, to be honest. I usually have 3 tanks and a bunch of rogues, which is enough to fight my way through. That combination, I can fight my way through the first 4 levels of Guild Expedition. So I don't even think about what the enemy has and so on. But should we think? These guys, okay, are good against... They're not particularly good against tanks, which is the heavy unit. So maybe this is good. And maybe if I'm going to fight by hand, I'll even take away one of those tanks and make an extra rogue to absorb shots. Okay, and let's see what we can do about blasting some of these guys. I'm going to move up my rogues so that they can be targeted by the enemy and absorb damage. Okay, let's see what happens. Thank you, you're creating more tanks for me, suckers. I'm gonna, let's see. I wonder if I should auto battle. Do you think that would work? I don't want to make this video too tedious. Although honestly, I'm probably not going to be able to fight much farther. Okay. Move it up, my guys. Oh, kind of stuck here. Why can't I move up very much? Huh. Okay. So we're done there. Oh, I'm on this tank. Is that what it is? Okay, now I start to take some damage. But that's alright, because we are tough tanks. Got you. I'm going to move my guys forward so that you can't escape me by running away. Okay, everything was a 2-shot kill. And this is looking kind of promising. I might survive this battle. I'm just thinking, do I start advancing my tanks a lot? Because these guys are going to be hiding in the back. But I don't want to advance so much that my rogues don't get shot at. Oh, good. Yes, please shoot my rogues. Yes, thank you. Okay. So now let's take care of these guys. Oh, I can really move up here. And there. Let's move it up, guys. Ooh, I can't reach. Okay. Moving it up. Okay, lost another. I want to chase down these guys. Ooh. Okay. And like so. Okay, got you. Oh no, I didn't get you. I thought I was going to kill that guy, but it took 3 shots. Okay, all right, I beat 1 level, only lost 3 units, not too bad. Now that's quite slow compared to the negotiating, so I don't know how far we want to take this. Maybe I might come back to this later. Okay, against heavy. Okay, those bazookas are not great. Against heavy, okay, I don't even want to use heavy units here, because there's so many things that are strong against heavy units. Ranged, what's promising? I don't know, they sort of got everything covered. Light, fast. I mean, light, there's not that much light units. I mean, not that much enemy units that are strong against light units. And what's the guy's bonus here? 168. Maybe we'll do just one more battle by hand and pause the video there, because maybe I can press further, but you know, again, I don't want this to get too tedious. Just a little bit tedious. Haha. No, I don't want it to be tedious at all. And in this world, by the way, the current... I just don't want to get excessively shot at. The current... Oh, that guy has reflex shooting. Oh. Ouch. That's not good. The current great building that I'm working on is the Terracotta Army, which gives attack and defense bonus to your defending army. So that will help in the long run, although I'm already at level 50 some, so the benefits are declining. This actually doesn't look that good because, oh boy. Oof. Losing units already. Maybe I should have shot these commandos first. I don't know. Wait, did I choose? I think I chose fascies instead of light units. That was dumb. I was distracted by talking to their video and didn't even choose the right kind of units. Well, now these guys are in heavily defended rocks. Oh boy, this is not going to be good. Okay, this is a loss. This is definitely a loss. Okay, I'm going to retreat. You know, I chose anyway the wrong units. What I meant to choose was fast units. This is fast. Oh no, it's light. Wait, what am I doing? What did I want to choose? Light, fast, heavy artillery, heavy ranged. Here we go. I wanted to choose. Well, I don't know. Fast wasn't so bad either. Heavy, light. I don't know. Let's just burn some some light units. I'll do auto battle. I bet I lose. Yeah. All right. Maybe I could beat the second one if I chose the right army, if I did it manually. But I think that's enough for now. As I said before, I really didn't expect to get very far. I wasn't even sure if I could beat the first one here. Here's my terracotta army. So if I get it up to 60, I'll have a little bit more attack and defense strength. If I get it up to 80, which will take a while, I'd have even more. Maybe I can start to fight through. But this city is so far from having any reasonable city defender attack and defense strength that I don't know. And of course I could negotiate, but I really haven't oriented the city at all for goods creation. The main world where I have, even though I mainly do everything by fighting, still has a lot more goods production. And this city has very little goods production because all I do with this city every week is I fight my way through guild expedition, which, by the way, supposedly there's a lot less diamond rewards. So I might even, not be as enthusiastic about doing that, because it used to be that between these wishing wells and fountains of youth, which on average should generate me 35 times 7, 245, is that 245 diamonds per week? And I got a lot from Guild Expedition. I don't know how many. I think I saw another YouTube video saying that it should be about 180 per week under the old scheme, but in the new week, it's like new scheme. It's like half of that. They've reduced the diamond rewards. So the whole point of doing Guild Expedition in this diamond farming world is significantly reduced, and that's what I was designing this city for the past 3-4 years, is just to be able to fight through Guild Expedition and collect those extra diamonds. So. Will I even continue bothering to do that? I don't know. Anyway, there's my first experiences with Guild Expedition Level 5. I really love the challenge. I really love the innovative features of it, the fact that you're using city defenders, or the fact that you have to negotiate with huge amounts of goods. That's making me rethink in my main city some of the great buildings I have, and I'm going to rethink some of the other buildings I have too. I'm going to replace some things that are just providing attack bonus now with things that are, or just providing forge points. I'm going to replace them with things that are giving forge points and goods, even if it's not quite as many forge points. So love the new feature. And thanks for watching.